Painting with passion and a purpose. That's the inspiration behind Wyn Kalagian's latest exhibit on display here at the Niagara Pumphouse Arts Centre.
I really started painting in 2000 when I retired from a 40-year public health nursing career. So I've been 14 years. I've always wanted to do it, and I certainly did it vaguely through my years, but really in 2000. And I've always, as I said, I've always wanted to do it, so this is exciting, and it's so exciting to have a reason to paint. So the title of my show is Painting with Passion and Purpose, which does relate to the fact that I have a passion for color and for painting and learning new styles and being creative, and also the purpose is to fund the Guatemala Stove Project, which I've been doing since 2007.
And how did you first become involved with the project?
I first went to Guatemala in 1992 with International Planned Parenthood. I was on their board, and I always wanted to go back because I loved the country, the mountains and the scenery, but I loved the people and the color of the women and the costumes that they have worn traditionally. Every village has a different style, a different color, and it carried on for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I had the opportunity to go back in 2007. And at that time, I was with an artist art group, and I knew the artist who was conducting it. And my last night there, I decided that if I sold any paintings to do with Guatemala, the money had to come back to Guatemala. And so when I came home, I found the Guatemala Stove Project, which is run out of Perth, Ontario. I was going to fund 10 stoves when I started out by selling 10 paintings, and I'm now up to 120. And most of that through selling paintings and going out and doing talks, and also telling about the need for vented stoves. And once they're vented to the outside, the toxic smoke is no longer in the house. And it really extends their life of the women for about 10 to 12 years, which is so important because they really do such a great deal of work for a family.
And how many times have you been down to Guatemala?
I've been there 6 times, and I love it every time. I love Lake Acrylics, which you'll see in a lot of my paintings with the 3 mountains that are around Lake Acrylics. It's one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. And I love the people of the villages around there, and they still are wearing the costumes. You get to Guatemala City, and they're into more Western dress, but certainly in the hillside, you're going to find them in their traditional dress.
There's an awful lot of color going on in this room today. How would you describe your painting style?
Well, I love to do abstract, and I love to paint with lots of colors. So I guess I'm a colorist, and because I like to change styles, you're going to see a lot of different styles here. I don't know how to really describe it. It's all over the map, probably. It's fun. It's fun to do, and I love acrylics. I started in watercolors in 2000, and then I went to acrylics, and they're so unforgiving. You can teach yourself to paint because it dries fast, and you can repaint over something.
And proceeds from this show will go to the Guatemala Stove Project as well?
Yeah, I call this the Win-Win-Win project. The families in Guatemala will receive money for a stove. That's one of the wins. And then the other win is that the proceeds from this show will go to the Guatemala Stove Project, and that person will get not only a painting, but they'll also get a charitable tax receipt. And the other win is me, W-Y-N, and I win because I can continue on with my passion and my purpose.
The bright colors and magical qualities of Wyn's artwork will be on display for the entire month of April. For more information, visit the Niagara on the Lake Pumphouse website. Reporting for The Source, I'm Katie Jones.